Hi everyone, I'm Bonita from Pennies to Dollars and welcome back to my channel where we talk about frugal living, saving money, cutting expenses, and living your best life on less. I'm the daughter of Depression-era parents born in 1929 and 1931, and they raised me very much the way that they were raised with the same values. I have carried that forward into my life, which has allowed me to live frugally, retire early at the age of 57, and be able to winter in southern Texas this year. And I'm so excited about that. Many of you might wonder what I do during the day down here if I'm not spending money. I try to get out and take a walk every single day. I will walk my trash to the dumpster and back, and that is about a half of a mile. I will walk over to get the mail and back. That is also about another half of a mile. But even if I don't do those things every single day, I get out and walk every single day. I'm trying to focus on my health. Now that I am not working, I feel like it's really important. I've been able to lose a lot of weight since I retired by having less stress and less running around like a rat race situation, where I've actually been able to focus more on what I'm cooking, what I'm doing, and be able to be good to myself. So today's video is going to be about how to pamper yourself on a low budget. I think the first thing that a lot of us have to do is let go of the guilt that comes with actually being good to ourselves, with actually putting ourselves first and maybe doing some of the things that we like to do. So often we will focus on what other people need and what other people want, and we put that above our own needs. That's very, very common with us, especially if we've been parents. And to be able to switch that focus once you're an empty nester, to be able to switch that focus to, I am going to do some things for me, is hard. For instance, me leaving my adult children to come down here, even for 3.5 months, was hard. I have one son that, even though I had not left, kept asking me, when will you be back? When will you be back? When will you be back? And I don't even see him that often, maybe sometimes just 3 or 4 times a year. But I think the idea of me not being like within driving distance of a day to him was hard. Even my daughter, who moved back from Oregon, being away from her for 3.5 months is going to be hard. I'm used to seeing her more often. Being away from my grandchildren and knowing they are going to grow that 3.5 months that I'm gone is going to be hard. But I have to think that I need to do some things for myself. I've spent my whole life doing for others, and it's now my turn to do a few things for myself. But I want to continue to live the way I'm living, frugally, so I can continue to not work and be able to enjoy my time. So we have to realize, once we're empty nesters, that our dreams, our needs, our desires, they are important. We now need to move ourselves to the forefront of being able to do some of those simple things for us that we enjoy and not feel guilty about it. One of the things that I think that I know I forget to do is take time to breathe. Take time to be in the moment. Forget about the phone, forget about the pictures, and just be in the moment. I really try to focus on that. Even at holiday gatherings, how often are we grabbing that phone to snap that picture when maybe just being in the moment would actually be more meaningful to us? We've spent so much of our life in that freeze, fight, flight situation because of how high our stress always is, that I think we forget to just slow down, because we're not meant to operate like that. And when we can slow down, other things fall into place. Things like weight loss, things like sleeping better, things like managing our stress, they all fall into place. And for some people, they might even be able to decrease some of their medications or get off of some of them completely if their health is just managed better and their stress is just managed better. And then don't forget to laugh or smile. How many times do you meet someone and divert your eyes, or smile at them and they look away, or smile at them and they don't smile back? Why is that so awkward anymore? I don't know why that is so awkward. And I think it's sad that it is. But I find myself sometimes smiling at people and they will smile back. And I hope that it will help them pass that on. It's such a simple thing that we can do. And I think a lot of times we're so worried about safety that we think every stranger sometimes can be a threat. But most strangers are just people and friends we haven't met yet, right? And if we can look at it more like that and pass that goodwill on to our fellow man, it not only warms our heart, I think it warms theirs. So, something to think about, pass that smile on. And then take time to relax, whether it's doing a hobby that you love, reading a book, sewing, quilting, or sitting outside, spending time with animals. All of those things are good for us. And they may not sound like a lot of fancy things mixed in there, but I can guarantee that if you put some of those things into your life, you will feel so much more relaxed. It will automatically de-stress you. Some things that are good, like lavender essential oils or lavender candles, those are said to make us relax more when we smell that fragrance. There are things like that that I use for pain relief. I use a mixture of like eucalyptus, grapeseed oil, nutmeg. My daughter mixed me up a little bit of oils like that, and I will use them on painful areas, and they work so well. So look into doing some things like that for yourself that are just little things, because if we operate while things are in pain, it's really hard to relax. And sometimes just some of those soothing oils can make all the difference. Another thing that you can do if you have tired feet, sore calves, if you have fallen arches like I have, get like a tennis ball or a golf ball and put it on the floor and rub the arch of your feet over those balls. They massage your feet. So if you don't have a partner, or you don't have a partner that will help massage your feet, that's a way to do it yourself, and it feels so good. We hold so much of our tension in our feet. So try that in the evening, and I bet you'll even sleep better. And then as I'm retired, I'm trying to focus on foods that nourish me better. I'm trying to focus on, fruits, vegetables, and so many of them carry so many important nutrients to us. Beans actually help your mood. Did you know that? Also, broccoli is like the perfect food. It has vitamin A, iron, and vitamin C. Bananas have potassium and magnesium. Oranges have vitamin C. And then always remember to drink as much water as you can each day with the other drinks that you have. They say that we should have 8 to 12 8-ounce glasses of water to help with skin, to help with hydration. I don't usually get in that much, but I can tell a difference if I get in at least 4 of those a day. Sesame seeds are high in calcium and magnesium, and garlic can cut cholesterol and help protect your heart. Garlic can also help with a sore throat, and it can also kill athlete's foot. It's not just to keep the vampires away. And then remember to work in some exercise for circulation and digestion every day, even if it is some low impact stretches and a little bit of walking. I even do tippy toe stretches where I will lean and balance against a counter with my hands and go up on my tippy toes and then go back down to my heels. And I do that about 20 times a day, and it helps with my foot pain. It helps with my fallen arches. And then, of course, if you have animals, spend time with those animals. That helps our whole disposition. Right now, my cat is mad at me, so I'm living in a camper. There's just the cat and I, and he's giving me a cold shoulder. So he was having sneezes. I had to give him some medicine for his allergies, and he slept in the front of the cab for 2 nights mad at me about that. So if your cat or your animal isn't mad at you right now, be sure and enjoy that animal, because it will help your disposition, it will help your stress, and it will help you feel relaxed. I hope that these suggestions were good for you, or they were some things that you could pick and choose from to help with your pampering of yourself on a low income. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.